Well, good morning, Get Wrecked for Recovery crew. So it's day 22 of the Redeeming Eden Cycle Tour, RECT, Get Wrecked for Recovery, a 48-state 4-year ride for addiction recovery awareness. Each day I pedal for someone who's passed away from addiction, and the whole end goal is to build a rehab, and this is state number 34, Michigan, on the Ride to RAGBRAI 2022. A 4,500-mile loop around the Midwest, Ohio to Erie Trail, Upper Peninsula, Glacier National, Yellowstone, east to RAGBRAI the last week of July. And it's all to raise awareness that addiction recovery options are available, that you don't have to die in your addiction. There's churches, Celebrate Recoveries, and rescue missions all over the nation, all over the world, that just want to help you and talk to you and love you if you find yourself battling addiction. So yeah, I'm here at the Recovery House from Mid-Michigan Recovery Center. I tell you what, had a really good night's sleep last night. I went to sleep at like 1 o'clock and slept all the way to 8:30. So now I'm late getting on the road, but I'm probably right on time. So yeah, I'm sure I'm right on time. Either way, I'm going to head out. Not going to keep this too long. I'm going north. I'm not going to say how many miles I'm going to go, but I do know that I'm at least going north. Got to go to the UP. So yeah, you'll see more of that right about now. Alright, so I just finished eating at Dairy Queen and rolled down here to Discount Windows, which is the shop that Doug owns. Tell him why you brought me down here, Doug. I just brought you down here to show you the window shop and introduce you to Jay, our buddy, and my grandson, Jeffrey. And Jeffrey. Show you how we are, what we do, man, for a living, so we can fund the rehab, you know. Awesome, awesome. Well, I love what you guys are doing. Jay, it was a pleasure meeting you. I'd shake you with my right hand, but I got the phone with it.
You too. It's definitely needed. Thank you, God.
Amen. Absolutely. Love you guys. I'm gonna get on the road, and y'all will see more of that right about now. Yes, this is what I've been waiting on since Cincinnati, Ohio. I don't recall seeing a forest. I mean, I've seen a lot of like forested areas, but nothing where I would totally feel comfortable diving off in and camping. Like, this brings my soul satisfaction. I love the civilized places on our planet. But there's just something about this that calls me, and I love it. I love this feeling. I'm really going to enjoy this ride today. I tell you what, the weather today and the tailwind rolling into this Leota are so much better than the weather rolling into the last Leota. Just straight into headwind. I thought that was pretty cool. This is absolutely what I've missed. Like, there's where to camp, you know? No doubt about it. These trees, I mean, I'm back on the Olympic Peninsula or the Adirondacks or northern Maine, like, you know, for the last however many miles it's been trees with all the leaves that are barren and no like cover from this green stuff. And now it's back and it's gorgeous. Like this, I'm telling you, this is what I'm created for. I love this. There is a feeling, I know I said it earlier, there is just a feeling of freedom in my soul being in this. So yeah, I mean, I may even just like go walk and check it out. There's nobody out here. I love it. Yeah, this is beautiful. So I've been walking down this road and there's this moss kind of runner down the middle, and the little fronds on the moss, it's gorgeous. But you know, as I'm back here, it really, I've said it before, you know, we see in the Bible often where Jesus would go to the wilderness or go to a mountain place apart to pray, and I really understand the feeling that happens in these moments and the connection with the Father, and how it's just so much more intimate, you know. To be able to do all the things that Jesus did in his ministry, he had to have these moments where he just said, look, all I am is yours, you know? And I get them. Like, I get these moments, and I love these moments. All right, well, I just filled up my belly at KFC. I usually don't eat fried foods. Like, I know y'all are like, well, do you eat pizza every day? What's the difference? I don't know. I really don't like fried foods. But I was craving KFC. I thought there might be, you know, somebody I'd end up talking to in there, and there really wasn't. It just was kind of a sit down, eat, and go. Either way, I'm at like Houghton Lake. I'm going up to Higgins Lake State Park, I think is the name of it. And I've got 14 miles left to go. I was into the wind earlier on the way here for a little bit, but now it feels like I'm going to be going downwind, which I would like. The temperature's dropping with the sun. As soon as the clouds come over, I'm at that time of year and temperature where if it's sunny, it feels great, but as soon as there's cloud cover, it gets cold fast. So I'm going to start pedaling so I can warm back up, and you'll see more of that right about now. Hey, Eben, looks like I'm coming up on Vereecke. I bet the water out there is wicked cold. No, Eben, as it turns out, this water is much colder than Vereecke. So, that's ice. Like, that also may be why it's a little bit cooler here. I mean, you know, who would have thunk it? But I have to say, look, on Facebook yesterday, I had mentioned that I had seen my first icy lake. And Janelle Whistler said, hey, they're called frozen lakes. And while I understand that, this is more what I meant. Like, it's not, see, this is water, and then there's water, you know, out here. This is just like a patch of ice. So it's a lot more like, you know, a Starbucks iced latte than it is like a skating rink. So I do understand how strange that may have seemed when I called it an icy lake, but this is what I was talking about, so. Yeah, definitely way colder than Bar Harbor was in July. So this is cool. You know, I was hearing about this yesterday, that Houghton Lake, which is south of here, had like 10-foot stacks of these. And I was like, man, I'd love to have seen that from where the wind kind of breaks the ice up and moves it inland. But I just spoke to a guy named Jeff who was here when I rolled down walking through. And he was telling me that this lake in the 60s was named by National Geographic as the 6th most beautiful lake in the world. And yesterday, Doug was telling me, or maybe it was this morning, Doug was telling me that this is like a spring-fed lake. So in the summertime, it looks like the Caribbean, like crystal clear blue water. But there's pine trees around it. So like, it's the Caribbean of the Arctic type look, you know? So yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool. Like I said, you know, I'm a Mobile, Alabama boy. I am not used to that. I have never seen that before. This is my first experience with that. And I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so I got checked in here to North Higgins Lake State Park, and I saw that there was a footpath down to the beach, so I wanted to come check it out. But it was funny because when I pulled up and actually like checked in, you know, you got to use that yellow phone at these state parks. And so the lady on the phone picked up, and her name was Issa, and she was like, yeah, so, you know, what state park are you at? And I told her, and she was like, oh, okay. And so, you know, I told her I was bicycle touring and wanted to tent camp, and she was like, well, there's only like 6 sites available. And I was halfway, based on her, like, the sound of her voice, I was thinking, you know, there is no doubt about it, she's probably thinking,
are you crazy? Or just plain stupid?
Stupid as stupid does, Mrs. Blue.
So yeah, like, I'm totally understanding now why. I mean, first of all, that's ice pack. I'm understanding why now that, like, May 1st is, you know, why most of the other campgrounds are open. Yeah, pretty cool. Either way, so all in all, a just super good ride today. I really did enjoy coming through the forest. There's just something that is just freeing. I don't really know how to explain it. Like, you know, it's like Christmas. I love the green on the trees, and it's just beautiful. But it has been a wonderful, wonderful ride. It was definitely neat this morning, hanging out with Doug and them, and you know, just the fact that I got to stay inside last night. However, I am excited that I'm camping. Like, I haven't ever done this, you know, but I am super excited to be camping again. The temperature was marvelous today until, you know, the cloud cover kind of showed up, and I got close to these icy lakes. But all in all, like I said, it was quite a pleasurable day of riding. So I'm going to end the video here. If you know anybody who's passed away from addiction in any form or fashion, please drop their name in the comments. Find me through the Popple link. That Popple link has all the social media for Redeeming Eden. And I would love to ride for your person and celebrate their life with you for a day. If you know anybody who's actively addicted, anybody in general, share this with them. That's how it's going to grow, and that's the side of it I can't do. I need your help. Thank you so much, Get Wrecked for Recovery crew, for liking every video, commenting on every video, sharing every video. The algorithm and the analytics are going wild over the help that y'all are doing, and I appreciate it. Don't forget that Redeeming Eden is a non-profit ministry through International Gospel Outreach. And that link is also in the Popple link and in the description. You can go there and find out more about Redeeming Eden and the Cody Jordan Forever Funeral Fund, which is a fund I set up to help families who've lost a loved one to addiction with paying funeral costs. So yeah, from here in North Higgins Lake State Park on an icy lake, not quite frozen, Michigan, state number 34. I love you guys. Jesus loves you. I'll see you later. Have a good night.